Hello friends, my name's Antonio and welcome to Back at the Ranch. Had a good day today. Emotional one, but a good one. So I'm in the RV enjoying a good whiskey right now, enjoying life basically is what it is. Having a little Starward twofold, so that's a good one to try. We'll do a review on it another day. Casey, I sent you a picture of that one a few minutes ago, so check that one out if you're watching. I know you're watching. So in a nutshell, got a 1 hour long vlog here, working on it. I knew I wasn't gonna edit it. I thought about cutting some stuff out, but the more I thought about it, I thought, nah, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. Life-changing event, basically. Something happened, which I'll talk about in the vlog itself. In a nutshell, things are changing in my life. I might have more time for YouTube, I don't know. If that happens, you might start getting 3 videos a day. I'm thinking about products on Mondays, whiskeys on Wednesdays, and we'll do the vlog on Fridays as usual. But yeah, so I went out there. My plan originally was just to go fish, record just in case I caught something, maybe I could do a short, but I ended up opening up to the camera. So my original plan was to make a video to announce what's going on in my life. I'm not going to do that after all, so if you hear me say that in this video, you can ignore that. That other video is not coming. This is that video basically. But I want to give a shout out to everybody, all the support, everybody that's reached out to me that knows what's going on in my life right now. Friends, family, co-workers, acquaintances, and strangers. You'll understand what I mean by that when you watch this video. But people I have never met in my life and just met online or met other ways, as you'll find out, reaching out to give me a hand. It's like, wow, you know, somebody's really watching out for me. So anyway, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy this. No edits, me fishing, about 55 minutes or so. Hope you stick it out to the end, and I do have a few shout outs. I'll be shouting out a few YouTubers that I follow, others that are inspirations to me, and a few that I've interacted with online that, who knows, maybe we'll collaborate. But there's another shout out there. You guys know who you are, you pinches. You'll see at the end of the video. Thanks for hanging out. What are you doing, sir? Well, another day of fishing. 2 more days till my life changes. Just gonna come out here today and relax. Just brought myself 1 rod, a couple of lures, walk up and down the jetties here and see if I can land some dinner.
Fish at night here, dude?
Yes, sir. So the park closes at 11 for the general public, but if you're staying in the RV park, you can stay all night. So yeah. And of course, how could I not give the intro, right? So hello friends, my name's Antonio and welcome to Back at the Ranch. Oh man, what a journey. What a journey. I'm just gonna record straight on through today. No editing, just showing you what a day on the jetties is like. See what other people are catching. Murky waters today. How about that? Looks like this guy got his line stuck or something. Oh, cast net. Sandbar appears to be right here where I'm at, which is strange. This spot is usually pretty deep, not today. Alright, let's keep moving. Find some deeper waters. Hey, look. Yeah.
No, nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Good luck, sir. Good number of people on the jetties today. It's been a while since I've seen this many people out on a weekday. Today is actually Thursday. How you guys doing? Any luck?
Look.
No luck? No? Oh yeah? Yeah, it's something. Got a little shark, is what he's saying, little bonnet head shark. Alright, it's one of my favorite spots. Let me do a couple casts. Hopefully I don't get in anyone's way. I'm going to have to shorten up that leader. Nada pescadito. Any bumps? Nada? About 30-40 minutes of daylight left. We'll see this battery last till sundown. Alright, let me get past this guy so I don't disrupt him. That big old catfish. Birds are having fun with that one. We got a nice bump there. What are you throwing, a top water or spoon?
Water. Top
water? Oh, I didn't hit that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Earlier this morning they were hitting spoons.
Yeah? What was on?
What's that?
What was hitting?
I think it was what do you call them?
The mackerel?
Mackerel, yeah. Spanish mackerel.
Yeah.
They were jumping, as soon as they were jumping, cleaned it out.
Oh, wow.
But, that was it. I lost one spoon on one of them as my final snap. But he was pulling and tugging and final slap left with the spoon.
Oh, man. Well, I hope you hook up with something, man. All right, have fun. That's awesome. I always make friends when you're fishing. He's on top water. Interesting. Hey, fishy, 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 fishy. Come on. All right, I'm gonna shorten this. No, I'm not. Let's keep fishing. Thinking of shortening the leader, but it's deep enough here. Let's keep playing with it. Brought a bunch of lures, but might as well fish this one for a while. So if you're here to watch a fishing video where somebody catches a bunch of fish, that's not this video. No editing. Just recording my fishing trip here. Just a vlog, killing time, enjoying the evening. Some of you out there already know. Actually, by the time this video comes out, everybody will probably already know. Having a tough week this week, stressful week I should say. Been blessed in many ways, but tomorrow's pretty much my last day of work. I've been continually employed since 1996. Started my career at a young age, got married, have 4 wonderful kids, wonderful wife that supports me. You can tell I'm always out here doing stuff that I love to do and doesn't bother her one bit. She gets out here when she can. But brothers, cousins, mom and dad, can't forget them. They all support me. Aunts, uncles, friends, co-workers, acquaintances, have a lot of support. Even strangers. Funny story. I was at home the other day making calls, calling connections, you know, see if I can find some leads to a new career. So I'll talk about that later, or maybe you've already seen the video. And I get this phone call from Brownsville, Texas. And I applied at SpaceX over there for an HR position. And saw that 956 Brownsville number pop up, got kind of excited, thought, oh, maybe this is them calling to set up an interview. No, it wasn't. some guy that just got home from work, finished eating dinner, spoke to me in Spanish, but I'll say this in English. Basically said, hey, did somebody call me from this number? It's like, no, I don't think so. I said, let me check. I've been calling a lot of people. Not on my call list. And I said, well, who is this? He goes, Arturo. Arturo. I'm like, no, I have not called in Arturo, sir. I said, probably got a spam caller that spoofed my number. Happens a lot everywhere, I would assume. Those spammers call and they use somebody else's number with the same area code. So he called it back, got me on the line. And instead of saying, okay, no problem, and hanging up, his next question was, well, why are you calling a lot of people? What's going on? I thought was really strange, but I entertained it. Told him, well, my situation is I'll be losing my job here coming Monday. This was yesterday, actually, that this happened, Wednesday. So less than a week of me losing my job. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Because I'll pray for you. Sorry, I got a little emotional. So he offered to pray for me. He did. Then he mentioned SpaceX. Like, wow. What are the odds? So unfortunately, he didn't have the hookup at SpaceX, but you know, he basically said, hey, have you considered applying at SpaceX? They're hiring like tons of roles there. So yeah, I've done that, thank you. And he says, well, I'm gonna keep your number. What's your name? I give him my name. He says, I'm gonna keep an eye out. If I find something, I'll call you back. I'm like, what? I don't even know this guy. So I thanked him for the prayer and ended the call. So, wow. Somebody's watching over me. I don't know, maybe I will edit this video. Then again, maybe not. So, yeah, that happened. Had tons of outreach. Recruiters calling me, people calling me. It's been great. Any luck?
Zero.
Nada.
You?
Nope.
Got a lot of rocks.
Yeah, that's typical in this area. Too bad you can't.
I hear this is a place to catch them.
Yeah. Too bad you can't eat them.
You probably could, but they're hard.
Good luck. I forgot my brake. Now I gotta blow my nose. I might pause for that. Alright, I'll wait a little bit. Any bumps?
I had one a little while ago, actually.
Oh yeah?
Other than that, I haven't caught anything.
Get to see what it was?
No, that's too far out.
Good luck, man. Thank you. So sorry about getting emotional there. Just, that was like, wow. Never saw that call coming. That was, wow. No, I haven't recorded the other video that I just talked about, but I've got a video in mind, and hopefully I get around to doing it. It'll be a tough one. But in the event that I don't, in a nutshell, I've been working pretty much the same job for 28 years. And the company I work for has gone through a lot of changes. And unfortunately, the department I work for is doing cutbacks and pretty much shut down half the department. So I've been displaced. But I've got faith. Bigger and better things are to come. Just need to be patient. I've been blessed this far. No fish. Might switch it up. So one guy got a bump on top water and the other one's using a slow sinker. Might switch it up here soon. Cast on the other side, but likely to hook up with a tarp in and with this little 2000 reel 2500. That's not going to be good. I'll lose my line, and I can't afford 30 bucks for a new line right now. So what do you guys do for a living? Comment below. What's your profession? What do you do? What do you wish you could do? What advice would you give to someone like me? Almost 50, by the way. 6 months away and I'll be 50 years old. Wow, time flies. But the world has changed since the last time I applied for a job. At least a job that wasn't internal promotion where everybody knows me and what I'm capable of. Pretty much need to sell myself again to new people. But they're out there, you know, other people with the same experience, similar experience. Matter of fact, if you're going through something like I am, or something worse, or if you've been through it before and you're still struggling, I'll pray for you tonight. Man, look at that sunset. Well, it's not sudden yet, but man, that is beautiful. Nothing like having clouds, water, sun, and pirate ships. How about that? Spaceship, pirate ship. That's crazy. Started on the sea, it's gonna end in the ocean. Excuse me. Well, technically it's, oh, bite on, fish on, fish on, fish on. I was saying it ends in the ocean. I was talking about SpaceX. Oh my lord, look at that. He's a little short, but that's a nice one. You, my friend, are going to get an opportunity to grow, even though you are a nice eating size. Got a lot of your cousins in my freezer already, so oh, come on, come loose, come loose. I twisted the wrong way. Yeah, I did. Look at that. That's nice. That's about 15 almost. Probably keep precise. Let's find out actually. Do I have a measuring ruler of this one? Yes, I do. 14, a little over 14. So be free, buddy. And now's when I wish I had that rag. Rocks will do. So, as I was saying, mankind has started exploring the sea, and now we're getting ready to explore space. Mission to Mars is what they're working on over here at Starbase. By the way, Starbase, Texas. That's a place, in case you didn't know. I guess I'll use my pants and wash them later. Alright, there we go. Alright, the trout are here. We know that. So that was fun. I guess I'll keep this one on for a little while.
We can land a 20-incher again like I did on that last video. Click right here if you haven't seen that one. By the way, you're watching this video weeks after I've recorded it, weeks after my career change or loss of my career. July 1st is my last day working. Today is I don't know, today's Thursday. I don't know, do the math backwards. I don't want to think right now. I'm just here to fish and talk. But yeah, so it's probably going to come out 4 or 5 weeks after today, because I've got a few videos for you guys, or I had a few videos, and if you haven't watched them, you can click on one of the links at the end of this video. Got a bunch of fishing in. A lot of them are with my brother and Ramon. Some with my daughter, which you guys may have already seen that one. And it's been good. It's been fun. You know, so the feeders have been running well, although one of them needs to be worked on. Really, the ranch just needs mowing, and I'm not going to make time for that. And now with recent events of me losing my job, probably be a little while longer, because I don't know what my budget's going to be for a while. I mean, I'll be all right for a few months. You know, we got some money put away, but don't want to spend it unless we have to. One of the things I'd like to do at the ranch, and I've been talking about it for a while, maybe not on video, but with friends and family, is I want to clear out about an acre more or less, and build a couple cabins out there. So if anybody out there builds cabins or has some old material that you're just trying to get rid of that I can recycle to build a cabin, you know, I'm looking to start off maybe 2 cabins with a little porch area, barbecue area, you know, maybe a storage unit so we can store some feed and other things there, supplies. That way there'll be enough room for at least 2 to 4 people to hang out, sleep. You know, of course we do have our tents and everything that you guys have probably seen, and if you haven't, you can click on this video right here. Actually, it'll be on this side because you're on my chest. So we did a nice camp out with Pablo and his brothers and my brothers back in January of this year. It's a little over 6 months ago. And spoiler alert, they did get a rabbit, they did get a hog, and they did get a deer. And I say they because I wasn't hunting, I was letting them enjoy it. I think I was having more fun hosting. But that was a great 4 nights, as a matter of fact, at the ranch. It was pretty awesome. That's another thing. Been doing YouTube now for over a year. Again, just as a hobby, right? Man, fish aren't biting anymore. Just as a hobby, really, just to show my friends and family what's going on at the ranch, especially my 2 brothers and my 2 cousins that are part owners of the property. And actually I got another cousin that owns the other property right next to ours that I'm leasing. So it started as just a vlog update to show them what's going on, then kind of turned into something bigger to where I started publishing publicly instead of privately. You know, now we're doing hunting videos, we're doing general maintenance videos, whiskey reviews, product reviews, knife reviews, you know. And apparently people really like knife reviews and gun reviews. I mean, I've only done 1 gun review, but I have a feeling I'll be doing a lot more pretty soon because I've got a nice little arsenal. My sister-in-law asked me one time, hey, how many firearms do you have? And I just kind of stared at the ceiling and said, you know, I don't know. And hopefully she didn't take that the wrong way, thinking that I didn't want to answer her question, because we were talking about you know, shit hits the fan type scenarios. And I said, I don't know. I really don't know. She said, well, we have a lot of water put away, so maybe we can make an exchange if things come to it. I'm like, well, maybe, but I don't know. So, sister-in-law, Monica, if you're watching, I didn't mean anything bad by it. I literally do not know how many firearms I have. That's kind of a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. But the good thing is I've got them if I need them. All right, I've been talking. Oh, seriously, I was about to say I'm about to stop and I got a hit like almost in the same spot that last one hit. So let me change my retrieve. That was just a steady reel, no snapping, and it hit right about there. Let's see if it hits again. Nope. Okay, maybe I'll keep fishing this spot. That's too funny. So yeah, gun reviews. I'm not going to buy the latest and greatest stuff, but I got some pretty cool stuff that you guys can check out. I've got a couple of things that, or at least one that I assembled myself, basically. Bought a piece here, a piece there, and put it together. I got a nice high-end 308 that a lot of people wish they could afford to buy. You know, that was the times when I got a nice bonus and got it. Well, I also sold another firearm, another 308 I had. So a buddy of mine picked up my M&P 10 308, which is a Smith & Wesson, and I picked up myself a Christensen Arms MPP. So if you don't know what a Christensen Arms MPP is, I'll show you one of these days. Some of you really know what I'm talking about and we're like, oh, show me a review, because there are none on YouTube. There are precision rifle reviews, but not precision pistol. And some people might be saying, why would you get a precision pistol? What's the point? Well, I SBR'd it and I suppressed it. And typically when I shoot, excuse me, when I harvest at my ranch, I do 60 to 100 yard shots because the property is pretty small. So, you know, I don't need a 1 mile shooter. So saved myself a few bucks and got myself the pistol instead of the rifle, and that's my pride and joy right there. That's the crown jewel of the collection. But there are many others that are right up there as far as accuracy and fun factor. 22s, by the way. Anybody likes 22 rifles out there? Comment below. What's your favorite 22? I have many, like probably more than I would ever, for sure more than I need. I mean, really, nobody needs more than one 22. You know, that's more of a pest gun, a rabbit gun, if you will. I've got, I don't know how many I have, so I've got a few. By the way, we did do a review, like I said, on a 22 rifle. That is the Savage, I forgot the name of it. Savage Precision, I believe it's called. Savage 64 Precision, I think that's what it is. So I've got one, Pablo's got one. He had his at the ranch and we did a review on it. And that is actually one of my most popular videos, believe it or not. It keeps getting hits. A lot of people like 22s out there, so they're always looking to buy one and looking at reviews, and by golly, it's got a lot of views. So if you want to check it out, click right here. It's a short one. I think it's like a less than 8-minute video. I mean, there wasn't a lot to say about it other than it's accurate. Pablo gave it a nice little paint job as well. I think I did an air gun review as well some time back. So SBR Panther Arms by Crossman, basically looks like an AR platform, but it's a BB gun, full auto, pretty sweet little toy. Basically what it is, it's a plinker, backyard plinker. Really can't use it for hunting or anything. So all right, I'm gonna switch lures because this is not getting any hits, and I think I'm gonna shorten that leader as well because it's getting, actually, you know what, I'm gonna switch to a spoon. Let's do that. Dolphin Watch is out. That's what that boat is right there. So if you guys ever come to South Padre and you've never been before, that's something cool to do. Not sure what they charge, but as you can tell, that boat is full. It's a pretty popular thing to do out here. It's not just Dolphin Watch. They take you around the ship channel, take you through the bay, give you a little history of the island. And they are talking about Boca Chica Beach, which is right across the ship channel here. They give you some history. It's pretty cool. So it's educational and fun at the same time. But if you ever want to come out and just look at dolphins, you can just go to Dolphin Cove right at the end of the jetties over there, and they're always there. So if that's your goal, is to see dolphins, not necessarily to learn all the other stuff, no need to spend the money. Just get into Isla Blanca Park, which is 12 bucks per car, and you get to see the dolphins at no extra charge beyond the 12 bucks. All right, I brought I was gonna say a curse word there, but I brought a crap load of lures. Let's go with Old Faithful. So we're gonna just use a lure here. This is, I think, an H2O brand, cheapo brand. It's the knockoff of the Johnson. Let's throw that for a little while. I've got top waters, I've got spoons, I've got plastics, I've got jig heads, I've got it all, and I bring all this stuff because I never know what I want to use, and typically end up using the same 3 lures every time I come because they work. Alright, so braided line, 30 pound, any braided line. This is my way of putting it on. So basically make a loop. So grab the end, make a loop, overhand knot at least 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes I'll go all the way up to 7. And you have a loop here at the end. Put that on at the end of your leader or whatever you're gonna put it on. Typically I'll use a leader, but I'm running out of daylight, so I'm just doing this real quick. I'm going straight onto the braided line, loop it on right there. Oh, hopefully you guys saw that. I might have put my hands down too low, and we're good to go. So I can let this sink a little lower, get a little farther cast. I can jig it, I can drag it on the bottom, I can swim it fast, or I can even swim it on the top like a topwater. So it's pretty versatile type lure. I recommend in any angler's arsenal. Man, now the sun's setting. Look at that. Talk about picturesque. If that radio tower wasn't there, that would make a beautiful photograph. I'm gonna bring my camera out here one of these days. Oh, by the way, I am a professional photographer as well. Let me see if I'm still recording. Yeah, I am. Okay, cool. I thought maybe I was talking to myself for 40 minutes. And but yeah, I am a professional photographer as well. So if you know anybody out there that's looking for a photographer full-time, willing to travel anywhere as needed as long as the pay is right. But my resume consists of sports photography, general action photography, concerts, dance. Mariachi and folklorico are my favorite to photograph, but you know, that's kind of big in South Texas, nowhere else. Weddings, quinceañeras, portraits, I mean, you name it, pretty much I've done it. You know, architecture, as far as like real estate photography, product photography, I can do it all. Just, you know, I know photography doesn't pay as much as other professions, so I'm willing to compromise for a while until I get a full-time job. They'll give me a good salary, but if you need a project manager in photography, I might be your guy, because I have years of project management and leadership development experience. I have worked for 2 major companies and gained a lot of experience. I mean, I wouldn't even know where to start without looking at my resume, but you know what, I don't want to talk about work right now. But hit me up in the comments, or go check out my Instagram page at Magayon Photography. I think it's listed under Magayon Photography. It should be Magayon Photography, so you'll see my mug on there. You know it's me. So at those young ladies walking past again, so don't want to be the crazy man talking. I'm gonna stay quiet here for a second. And the sunset's gone. I was recording one time actually in that 5 rocks over. Had a camera down on a rock on a tripod, and I was talking to a microphone. I had a wireless mic on at the time on my other GoPro that has wireless capabilities, or the option to plug in a wireless mic, I should say. And somebody walked up behind me and I had no idea, and I'm talking and saying this and talking about what I had just caught and everything, and he starts responding to me like, oh yeah, really, how was it? And I'm like, oh, sorry. I was talking to the camera, but yeah. So I paused that camera and started talking to him. I was like, that was awkward. So I'm a little more aware now of when people are walking by and I'm saying crazy stuff or telling vulnerable stories like I did earlier today, or earlier on this fishing trip. And I'm start making my way back here slowly because it's gonna get dark fast. At least I got something. I didn't get skunked. I mean, I smell like fish, but got something to show for it. By the way, there's other YouTubers out there, and gosh, I can't think of all of them off the top of my head, that do an awesome job, small channels. Carrasco Ranch, by the way, that's one of the ones we've been exchanging messages back and forth. Very similar channel to mine. He's got the saltwater fishing, freshwater fishing, hunting videos. He has a B&B, Airbnb business as well out on his property, so go check out Carrasco Ranch. I think I'm saying that right. Now, see if I can link him above. I'm not sure if YouTube will allow me to do that because I don't have enough subscribers yet. But if you like fishing specifically, go check out GPI a la Pesca. good friends of the family. I should say they were, their kids were in school with my kids, so we've become friends over the years. We don't interact a lot, but we still keep in touch, and sometimes they're out here fishing, recording their videos. But I will warn you, there's a little bit of cursing in there. The young man that does the channel is actually Mr. Cano's son, and man, when he hooks up, he gets excited, so sometimes he'll let those curse words fly. So I apologize right now in advance for him, but go check him out. Great people to watch and great people to know, because they're always there for you as well. So GPI a la Pesca and Carrasco Ranch. Others that I like to watch personally, I like to watch the Crockers. I know they get a lot of crap from other YouTubers, the Crockers channel, but I really love it. They make it entertaining, and they're pretty much living the dream that I'd like to live. You know, they're living on a homestead, raising animals, building their cabin, doing a whole bunch of cool stuff that other people just wish they could do. You know, they do have a home as well. You know, the YouTube channel is kind of what they're working towards as far as living there. Man, they've made a lot of moves, a lot of changes. I've followed them for a long time. So Jason and Jared, if you guys are watching, man, I really like everything you've done. So, oh yeah, so one of them is the Crockers, the other one is South Texas Roots, I believe, and they're originally from down here, not from the valley, but just north of the valley in Rivera, Texas, I believe. So they're pretty close to where I'm at, hop and a skip away, and they pretty much make their living off of YouTube, which is pretty cool. South Texas Roots, gentleman there used to be part of the Crockers channel. They're brothers, and he now moved back to Rivera to a small property that was family owned that he had, and he's been building a tiny home, and he's been through hell and back doing that thing, man. But he's got a loving family and support as well. So go check out them. I mean, I have no affiliation. They have no idea who I am, but I enjoy watching them, just listening to their life story, you know, just daily vlogs and what's going on in their life, and pretty cool, pretty fun. You know, then you got the big ones like Matt Carricker. I mean, if you've been anywhere on YouTube with firearms or abandoned resorts, if you will, and cars, and I mean, he also has a veterinary channel. I think he's got like the 3 biggest channels on YouTube in those categories. Love watching that guy. So Matt, awesome job with everything that you've done. You are an inspiration to many of us, and I know you help a lot of YouTubers out as well, and collaborate with a lot of other big YouTubers. So kudos to you, man, for keeping me entertained. I hope to be there someday, but I'm not holding my breath, man. Maybe one of these days when your resort is done. By the way, look up abandoned resort or restoring. I mean, gosh, it's gone through so many different changes. Restoring an abandoned resort, Matt Carricker. I believe the channel name now is Matt Carricker. He just used his name now because he's changed it so many times because it's evolved. But very entertaining, and gets my anxiety going sometimes when they're in the caves exploring. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Gosh, I could go on and on about YouTubers that I follow and watch. There's so many of them. As a matter of fact, I want to give a shout out to Facebook group Puro Pinche Low Fans. You guys are awesome, man. Lauren, thank you for letting me tell everybody my story out there. If you guys like hunting and you have an open mind and you're not easily offended, that is a great group of people there. Hunters, fishermen, a lot of them have their YouTube channels as well, just like mine. Small, ooh, there's some movement there. Small channels, you know, nothing big, at least not that I've seen yet. And they heard about my story because, you know, they let me put it there, and there's a lot of support there. They're putting me in contact with people as well. Again, strangers, people I've never met in my life. And they're hooking me up with connections, and they're giving me some subscribes and views. And in the last couple of days here, when I put it there, I think I went from, I don't know the number, but I think I went like from whatever number I was at to 20 subscribers in about 2 hours. And that place has about I don't know, 69,000 members. Pretty sweet.